With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Peter Lambert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
On the ground at first. Walker takes it to the bag. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Seattle, George Kirby. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Check swing, called strike. And that is strike 1.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
A little out front there as he swings through it. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker.
Yep, that ball went out.
Splitter, low middle.
This one popped up. Young in position. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor Ward. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Right through there for a strike. Lambert in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
On a line out towards center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's downstairs. 2-2. In the air, center field. Varsho should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh.
So digging in, Cole Young. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
The M's looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And foul ball. The next offering misses. Full count now. Lined, and that's a base hit. Wilson around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting ninth. The designated
Johnny Pareda getting ready to hit. On the corner for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Out to short. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Left fielder.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Sinker. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 1-2. Late night Lamont down on strikes. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled hard the other way.
Slider. Low outside.
0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. In the air, right field. Smith on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out towards right center field. Varsho settles underneath it. 2 away. Here's Victor Robles. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Slider. Middle inside. Slider. Middle outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Low inside.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Taylor Trammell stands in now and watches strike 1. Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Low middle.
Next one misses. 3-1
Four-seam
now.
fastball. High outside.
Popped up. Settles under it. And that ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Taylor Ward. Lambert back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Up the middle, flips it. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Altuve gets under it, and that is that. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 so far. This one popped up right side. Naylor. And that will end the inning. So the Astros lead one. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That one fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Johnny Pareda. Grounded out his first time up. And that one wrapped foul. Man at first, one away. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking. Mariners lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Lamont Wade Jr. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his moment.
There goes the runner. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here's your 1. Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far.
And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the show. welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Raleigh now at the plate.
Catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Swing and a miss, strike one. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Ronel Blanco appears to be getting loose. King warming up as well. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ronel Blanco gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And up next for Seattle, Taylor Ward, 1 for 2. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Hey! The 0-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Ward leads off first with one away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Smith takes it in for the out. 2 away now. And now it's Josh Naylor. This one in the air center field. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell. On the ground to first. Naylor steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Walker in the box again, takes the strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Now quick throw to first. Altuve gets back easily. The Astros with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Out towards right center field. Varsho has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. And now the DH, Johnny Pareda. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Relay throw to second. In there. He's safe.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's the ball.
Next offering is foul back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure.
There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, A.J. Blueball.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Flares it into the outfield. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the leadoff man aboard.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Robles runs. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one in the air center field. Varsho moving under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Weston Wilson up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Oh, 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve tags the runner for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 3-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. New pitcher for the Mariners, number 66. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Curveball. Low middle.
This one in the air right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. One out, runner at second. Taylor Trammell will hit next.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one for strike two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Wilson. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. Still down 3-0. We go to the ninth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Popped up. Altuve under it. And there's one down. This one popped up. Takes it in for the out. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Blueball gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Bennett Sousa into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pareda, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one upstairs, ball one. Got him. That ends the frame. Nobody left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez. We've got ourselves a pitching change. Edward Bizardo.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Late with the swing there.
Slayer, low outside.
Ball, that's down.
Sinker, low outside.
And they'll do it again.
Slayer, low outside.
He goes down looking. Vasquez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Slayer, middle outside.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Sinker, low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Low outside. Sinker.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Stays alive.
Sinker, middle inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And just one out remaining for Houston.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bizardo going for save number 1 in this spot. The Mariners trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Hey, got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Oh yeah, if anybody missed the door, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the